Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. It's your boy Green Majik coming at you with another recorded video. Doing a little playthrough of Tecmo Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers. Giving it a little fun wrinkle. As you can see in the description, I'm playing without my offensive starters. Not that the Packers have a particularly dominant offense to begin with, but they do have Sterling Sharpe, a Pro Bowler, Majkowski, definitely above average quarterback. And so as you can see, my backup, Anthony Dilweg, he's got 4 games under his belt, 12 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, almost 1,000 yards, 160.5 rating, which is pretty good. And let's see what else we got going on. Darrell Thompson got a few receptions. not doing too great on the ground. Herman Fontenot, 4 touchdowns, pretty good. Not a great rushing average. Rushing I found to be pretty tough. Charles Wilson, couple tutters. Jeff Query, 3 tutters. And I did keep the default playbook just as another challenge. It's not a great playbook. It's not terrible. We got a viable run 1. Sometimes on the run 3, you can actually get a few yards with the wide receiver. Run 4, usually not particularly strong. These are great passing plays. Pass 3 and 4. Pass 2, not terrible. And pass 1, not terrible as well, especially if it's not a called play. If it's called play, you're out of luck. And then I've been on defense. I'm only calling run 1, which guards the run and sometimes guards the pass a little bit, but not usually. And I'm also being Mark Murphy, the strong safety, on every play. So he's in good condition. So he's a 56 interception rating, which is above average. So that's good. It's just not particularly fast. So I've got the Packers locked in as my man control team. We're going to go forward to week 5. We're 4-0. We beat the Eagles, the Buccaneers, the Lions, and the Dolphins. Some of those are pretty close. Got to play good ball control. Got to make the most of my possessions, especially if you're playing a team like the Rams. Rams are a great offense. They have a decent playbook. Their pass 1 is not... Well, their pass 1 is a bootleg as far as I remember. But since I'm not being linebackers, I can't take advantage of it, so I just got to drop back and hope for the best on defense. Oh, big fumble. This is going to be huge. Not fast enough to get in there. Chuck Cecil. So, I'm not going to check conditions because they don't change who called play. They don't change between the 4th quarter and the first period of the next game. Tim Harris getting the little play there. I'm actually going to call pass 2 again. Jackie Harris, I'm sorry, I said Tim Harris. He's on the defense. He's their top linebacker on defense. One of their best defenders for sure. Anyway, Packers taking advantage of that turnover. That's going to be really helpful. I kind of got 1 in my pocket now. Still got to play solid defense. I enjoy that challenge a lot. In Tecmo, if you can make the most of having a not optimal defense, then that's just really great practice. Sometimes, usually you can't guard everyone, so it's just good practice to the split decision choices of who to guard. So not surprised he got that catch, even though I am 56 interception right now. Jim Everett has a great pass control rating. And of course, the Rams wide receivers, Flipper Anderson, and and he just burns. I forgot how slow my cornerback was. That was my fault. I knew he had Flipper on a go route, but I thought, looks like my linebacker's in good. And maybe I should be consistent and still be Mark Murphy on the special teams, but I don't know. I've given myself enough handicaps. I don't mind. Ooh, and Wilson goes down, and that's too bad because I am trying to play without my offensive starters. So when that happens, I got to put in Ed West. And usually I put him at running back 2, which means, and I don't want to pass to him. I consider he's a starter, so I consider him not viable. So I just don't do that run 4, and I try to remember not to pass to him. Like, I believe he's right there. I forgot for a second. I wasn't 100% sure whether that was West or not. Sometimes you can get the time. JJ Rock, we got a JJ pick by Newman. So that was not a smart play. So basically I gave away the turnover back that I got at the beginning of the game. So we're kind of on level ground right now. I tried to get the diver in with Murphy. He's not quick, so those divers kind of got to be flying quite a bit ahead of time. Ooh. Oh yeah, and I risked it. Rams are a high-powered offense, so they are gonna get some plays on you. Ooh, another big. This could be a turnover. Big fumble. Ooh, Johnny Holland. The Rams actually have a decent offensive line, above average. So that's pretty surprising that the Packers were able to get in there like that. Ooh, Fontenot dropping it. Fontenot, I believe, has about a 19 reception rating, so that is not very good. Ooh, made him dive and miss. So that was a nice run. We're going to go back to pass 2. I rely on pass 2 a lot. It's easy to scramble for the first if no one's open. And if pressed, I can decent run there, decent. If pressed, I can try to do the time JJ to the top wide receiver. Obviously, that didn't work. Ooh, another doinker. We're just dropping him left and right. That's fine. I could have. Oh, using that last blocker and the bump. Nice. Nice team play there. I was just kind of using everyone at my disposal there. Every blocker I had in the open field. So that's pretty satisfying. Taking the 14-7 lead. Rams not posing a huge threat yet. They they should just be hucking and chucking deep, especially because I'm picking run 1, and also especially because they have such an advantage. Ooh, yeah. Sometimes they throw it right away, sometimes they try to scramble. They scrambled and I was there. So this one I'm fine dropping back. Ellard, ooh, thought he was going to catch it. So I was able to get there in time. Not sure if my top cornerback, Jerry Holmes, I always forget who's the top guy, either Holmes or Mark Lee. Try to get a little extra. Right, Thompson and Bad is only 31 MS. Ooh, Fontenot 44-44. It's funny, you see me getting excited about that because that's a good receiver for me. Like, that's someone I want to get the ball. And really in Tecmo, the better you can do with sort of middle of the road, if you can make those JJs happen with average quarterback, I'm talking middle of the road, 44 pass speed, 38 pass control, pass into a guy like Fontenot, who's 44 max speed, 44 reception. So there's nothing impressive about that, but if you can make that work, then you know that's good stuff. That'll help you stay competitive. I went for the diver and missed. Scored right before the half, so that was nice. I'm feeling good about where we're at. I can't get too complacent, but the Rams, they're not getting those deep CCs on me. Definitely helps that Murphy is in good condition. So that 56 interception rating really helps. Third quarter, so I can check my conditions. Thompson's still in bad. Ooh. Oh, well, West isn't viable. Fontenot's still in good. Love to see it. So we're still going to work to the strength of Fontenot. So he's got single coverage. Oh man. That could have been his safety. Should have been a safety. I passed to Ed West, who is not viable. So shame on me. 3rd and 2. Tried to get that scramble there. So we're going to go and try to run for the first down. Call play. Still got it. Could have fumbled. Didn't. Like a boss. Fun thing about that run 1, when you have the guy go in motion, you actually get to... I should have gone deep. That was dumb, but sometimes you just want to move the ball, get that first. That guy in motion is you're kind of setting up... Ooh, double diver. You're setting up a blocker, and he just kind of heads straight. Let's run that again. You got your man in motion, so it's Jeff Query. He's my second wide receiver. And he got a body on the guy. He actually got chucked because it's not a... So actually, let's change that. Let's put Harris there, and let's see if that works a little better. Got a little bit higher hitting power. He probably won't get popcorn. Bang. Another non-viable pass to West. Shoot. That's too bad. That's why it sucks having a guy injured. I tried to juke him. Didn't work. So that pass too is not as strong with a... I'm glad he knocked that down. That could have been picked. That pass 2 is not as strong without that safety outlet in the middle. Ah! Now I was about to pass to West, actually, which is not viable. Anyway, field goal doesn't really do me anything, so we're going to go ahead and do the time JJ route for Fontenot. Nice little huck and chuck. Get some more stats for Dilweg. He's got 3 tutters, 1 with a rushing. Rams really not putting up a fight. Not saying I'm disappointed, but I was expecting a little more from their offense. Ooh, and yet another fumble. Ooh, they got on it. I had some guys around, but Irv Pankey falls on it. Ooh, not surprised at the covered catch. Rams gonna do it to you. Get Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner the first with the diver. Ooh, see there's Kim Harris getting in there, putting the Rams behind the chains. So they got a trips left, so I know they're going for the pass. Ooh, this might be off target. Bad pass by Jim Everett. My pass rush is there. I must have some pretty good conditions on my D-line. Oh, he got it. You know, maybe if I had grappled him, not dove, I would have got him in time, but I really wanted that diver. That's one thing I'm trying to do with this playthrough, is practice the divers. Divers are generally an instant tackle. Ooh, Gary cuts it in the middle. He's got that 50 max speed. Cleveland Gary houses it. Maybe that's what the Rams were missing. Maybe they should have been running it more. So not tackling before the first down on that 4th down run, kind of coming back to haunt me, but it's okay. They're desperate. They're going for onside kicks, and I can't fumble. That's why I'm kind of playing around with that. Oh, Thompson in bad. Fontenot still in good. Harrison bad now. So our best option is to still chuck it deep to Fontenot. He's double covered, but we're still gonna let it ride. Oh, not surprised. That timing was not good. I second guessed my pass. I wanted to check it down, but then I remembered the check down was the West. So I second guessed it. Mark Murphy with the sack. And that's too bad. I squandered a chance at a tutter. It won't really affect the outcome of the game, but we're running out of time. They're willing to chuck it deep, get a tutter in there. Trips left, you know it's a pass. Ooh, and that's good defense if I do say so myself. Rams with a very dangerous passing game, but if you can get your guys into the passing lanes. Ooh, missed the diver. That's okay. I had a couple blockers on me. I saw a couple drones behind. Good defense by the drone. Wouldn't have been surprised if that was a covered catch. Cleveland Gary out of the backfield. 3rd and long. Probably 2 more plays left in the game. Would be fun to get it back, but that might not happen. 17 seconds left. All right, here we go. We got 5 seconds. We're gonna go one more chuck up the Fontenot deep. And whatever happens, happens. Oh, I tried to launch it, didn't happen. It's all good. That was just style points at that point. Dilweg 2 picks. That's gonna hurt his passer rating, but you know, I'm gonna take some risks when the game isn't on the line. Flipper Anderson is the receiver. Fontenot, 2 receptions, 88. Thompson, only 27 yards rushing, but that's actually pretty decent for me. I found it pretty tough to get anything going on the ground this season. So now I'm 5-0. Hopefully Wilson comes back, because I don't like having to block out one of my receivers, you know. Oh, he doesn't. So we're gonna have Jackie, or Ed West, I mean, as my RB2 again. I might put him at tight end. Nah, tight end goes deep a couple times on my playbook. Maybe wide receiver too. I'll come back to that. So Cowboys, definitely middle of the road team. They got a nice running game with Smith. Decent passing game. Ooh, bad throw. Troy Aikman's been known to throw him away. 3rd and 4, they might run. Ooh, gets caught up with the blocker. Aggie, he's not quick, but with the added boost, with the AI boost of the Cowboys being... Ooh, check down to Smith. Since I'm 5-0, the Cowboys get a nice boost. Called play, that's going to help me out. Behind the chains, 3rd and 7. Ooh. Gotta say that was good defense by me. I tried to cover the whole field, and Murphy was... Oh, we almost got a blocked punt. Holy cow. I continue to enjoy some positive... We're going to go for it all, Fontenot. Some positive conditions on my D-line. Alright, so we're blocking out wide receiver 2. I keep passing to West even though he's not viable. Shame on me. Jackie Harris, that's my guy. Gonna get out of bounds safely. Just moving the chains. Anthony Dilweg. I'm feeling this one. Single coverage. Ooh, throwing short. That could have been picked. Let's go with a run 1. See if we can get anything going here. Ooh, nice maneuvers. 8 yards, I'll take it. And we're getting out of bounds. We don't want to fumble. So that outlet is there now. Ooh, query. On the pass too, that outlet little dump off is there, which is nice. It's a great safety net. Ooh, Fontenot. I thought if I got one more juke, I would have had a chance to make something happen. Thompson in bad, Harris average, Fontenot still in good. So I wanna make the most of that. Bad throw by Dilly. And maybe poorly timed as well by me. I should have checked it down. Tried to loft it, get a JJ to query. Isn't bad though. So that's 25 max speed, 44 reception. Not someone you really want to be chucking it up to. But I just didn't make the best decision. Third and 2, they're probably running here. Let's be honest. Ooh, did they do the reverse? Tried to dive, it didn't happen. Oh well. The divers just feel like they create fumbles more. Alright, so after the interception, I'm getting the ball back. Ooh, not a smart return by me, but I had a feeling that I could make something happen, so they get the tutter. Not smart. I know you got to get out of bounds, but not a huge deal. We'll get it back. Just got to play smart, you know. I do got to remind myself, though, of, you know, being 5-0. Being 5-0, the defense does, and offense, they have a... Ooh, he drops it. Our receptions just aren't that great. They do have an AI advantage. Their attributes are way up. And I just followed my blockers there. You saw how they popcorned the D-line. Ooh, missed. I thought maybe he would get the diver or the JJ even. This pass too is feeling pretty dominant. You know, even if they call it Dilly. Even if they call it, I can check down to my tight end. Ooh, and that was bad. That was a bad play by me. And thankfully he was able to get that pass off. It could have been deflected. If it was deflected, I probably would have gone field goal. I take it back. I probably would have put Fontenot at wide receiver 2 and tried to get the time JJ route. Just, you know, you're doing a preseason game, or you're doing a practice game, just a fun playthrough. There are no stakes here. Where he had that big punt return fumble, trying to make up for it. Oh, Dilly still an average. Thompson is an average, so that's nice. Fontenot still in good, so that makes me feel great. Oh, bad throw by Dilweg. Terrible throw. That could have been picked. And Thompson feels fast now, honestly. Even though he's only 38 MS. I mean, yeah, Thompson. I might have said Fontenot. And Fontenot is open, so I just fed it to him. You know, if you're not... Oh, there's the JH. Nope! Timing was off. We're going to try that again. You saw at the top of the screen, Fontenot. Do his curl route and then get smashed. Ooh. Let's do run one. Let's just try to pound it in here. There we go. With that extra blocker. Actually, I'm using Ed West as a blocker. He's not viable, but I can use him as a blocker, right? On that run one, that the guy in motion, it really helps if he's got a little bit of hitting power. So Ed West helping me get in there. Nice kick coverage by Pack. Call play. That's going to push him behind the chains. Probably going to be passing on this play now. No, they're going reverse. This could be a safety. I got him with a diver, so that was satisfying. Feels like you're beating up on a kindergartner in the didn't see that guy in there. When the another bad pass by Dilweg. He seems like he isn't bad. He is he's just airmailing these. You know, if I get him with a diver, I just don't feel quite as bad. Robert Brown, wow. Still enjoying some nice conditions. Ooh. Cecil dove and missed. He was out of position. Even worse, they made me dive and miss. Auto dive. That's a huge gainer for the Cowboys. I'm just going to have to D up. Oh, here I am. This is a pick. This is a pick. Nope, of course not. Even though that was Aggie, and he does not have a good... Oh, I was there. Was I not there? Irvin, this is going to happen with his attribute boost. He can probably get that CC sometimes. Fontenot still in good, love it. We're going to bust out a pass one. And Fontenot goes deep on these, so let's see if we can get a lofter in there. It's high enough. Oh, he misses it though. Go pass four. Ah, he should have had that. We're gonna go back to that well. That was silly. Query's open. Dropping it in there. Query can't get it. He does not have many receptions. Or touchdowns. Nice block by West. It's just a clear path for him. Yeah. Query, I wanted to get that one for him. He doesn't have too many stats this year. Dixon, he is ripping. They're Their right tackle must definitely be an excellent, and that missed dive is going to hurt. Finally get him at the 15. Ooh. He was cruising, but I guess he was cruising for a bruising. Wow, they love this reverse play. You keep acting like it's a real running play. Alright. Was able to knock it away. 4th and 17. This is their last gasp. I dived and missed. That's embarrassing. I saw he had a wide receiver up there, and I was trying to avoid the wide receiver, but that's embarrassing. So it makes the safety the difference. And actually, they almost get the onside. So this game turned out to be a lot. Ah, dang it. Almost got it. I thought I had a path to the end zone. Didn't punch it in, but still got some yards. Dilweg, another 2-interception game. Not exactly throwing darts, but some good scrambles. 5 scrambies for 30 yards. My running back's not quite as successful, but you know, you got to keep trying. Got to keep them honest, as they say. So another W, 6-0. We're gonna rip on through to the next week. Hopefully Charles Wilson comes back, so I don't gotta think about who I'm passing to and who I'm not passing to. So 6-0, the computer is definitely going to get better and better the more wins I get. That's how it goes. So got to be super careful. Got to make the most of my opportunities. Play smart on offense. Don't give them too much easy stuff on defense. It was really nice that my D-line had a condition boost. Oh, no Charles Wilson coming back. So Ed West's going to be in there again. I think I'm going to stick him in at wide receiver 2. I really like having that running back 2 check down option available, as well as the tight end. So nice coverage by the Packers. Bears can really do some damage with this this offset offense. Oh yeah, I wanted that. I was like, that's right to me. Go ahead and give it to me. Check down to Jackie. Let's get out of bounds. Let's not fumble it. Let's go ahead and give Fontenot an opportunity here on the they had a linebacker just spying the line, so ooh, a little over it. I needed to wait because I didn't want to pass the carrier. Alright. I waited on the scramble for, I don't know if it was Singletary or who it was. Alright, so that play is not going to work. So pass one is dead. With that little couple jukes, got the safety out of there, got the other defensive backs out of there. You don't always have to have the fastest guy to beat the drones. Giving it back to the Bears. Hopefully, ooh, missed dive. Hopefully Tomzak gives me another one. I'm still calling run one. Up to Morris. Oh, I thought he might have it. And he did. Jerry Holmes swinging a miss. Called play. They can still get some yards on that though sometimes. So you really got to play the play through. Ooh, Ron Morris. Hall of Famer. Not really. I think Jerry Holmes only has a 38 INT. Ooh. I was trying to cover all three of those guys. Trying to triangulate. Didn't work. Jerry Holmes, I think he only has a 38 INT rating, so he's definitely going to get picked on sometimes. Packers keep the lead thanks to Jackie Harris's elbow. Dilweg and bad, that's no good. Fontenot and good though. I feel good if Fontenot isn't good, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, little dipsy do. 15-yard gainer. I'm gonna go pass for. Oh, trying to check it down. Probably would have been incomplete. Might as well check it deep. Deflected. Dilweg and bad, and here's where you really struggle with what I call a middle-of-the-road quarterback, but he's in bad condition. So you just gotta hope for the, you know, in the Tecmo community they call that garbage, but it was calculated garbage. Oh. I would love to do that run 4 to Harris, but don't really want to give my... Ooh, Fontenot. Thompson, I mean. I don't want to really give my tight end the ball. That just doesn't feel right, you know, on a handoff. So we're going to give it to a true running back. Even though it's a poor play, the blocking, I mean the poor Tecmo play, slow developing, fake hands it off to the wide receiver there. You know, it's still got its place in my offense. Muster up the gut. Sometimes I struggle to know whether that's a play action or an actual run. Oh yeah, that was me. That was Murphy. Making him choke. Harbaugh just can't hit the broadside of the barn. You know, I could have been nice and put in Tom Zach, and they would have had a little bit of a better chance. But it didn't. So 41 seconds left, so it's definitely Fontenot time. Dude, this looks high. A little too high. I would have been okay with getting to midfield and then maybe doing maybe a field goal. Ooh, JJ pick. Stinson. It's got too far to go, though. I should have waited a little longer, but the Bears D-line, they're getting it in on me. I do not want a safety or a fumble. As the season goes on, I'll definitely want to take a field goal here and there. Sometimes you just want the points, you know. Ah. Bad Dilly. Not awesome. Good Fontenot. I'll take it. I will take it. Called play. Still getting the first. I wanted that first down. Sometimes if you can, you know, make a miss. Not smart. That might be picked. I was really feeling the heat, though. I gotta do pass forward. Pretty sure I can get off a little dumperoo if they call the play. Could have passed to Fontenot in the middle, but it's not a given, especially with my quarterback in bad. We're gonna test Stinson here. This could be picked, and it could be caught. Fontenot. So I'm telling you guys, even though I'm playing the Bears defense, one of the best defenses in the game, can still do a little. Dang it! I tried to. That was a mistap. Thankfully that wasn't picked. But just trying to go over the middle to Harris. I don't feel bad about that. I had to make a couple guys miss to make that happen. I feel like I earned it. I'm playing a great defense. Sometimes you just gotta scram to get in there. Let's try to get another turnover here. Oh yeah. Oh, that feels good. That feels good because I stuck with the deep guy instead of going short. Thankfully it wasn't picked. I was trying to go to Thompson in the flat. Dilly still in bad. Ooh, Thompson in good. Like to see that. Not sure how much I can take advantage of that, but we'll try. Might be able to take advantage of it with this pass 4, because sometimes the running back is open in the flat like that, and you get a diver. Yeah, he's got some speed. He's got some speed. So even though Carrier's there, I still wanted to test it. I still thought I might be able to get a timed JJ there. Ooh, nice, It looked like a nice blocking going on. There it is. There's the JH. Finding the honey hole in the cover 2 defense. The cornerback went short. The safety went deep, but I got him in the corner. Nice little timed route there. And Bears. I was going for the safety, but I'll take the incompletion too. It's definitely a convenience of pick and run. All my defensive backs were crowding the line. Oh yeah, and I was there. That's not going to be a JJ pick, but that's okay. It's still a pass defense. Ooh yeah. I don't know if that was just an overthrow or I knocked it down, but feels good. Oh, he feels fast, so fast. We're going to try to punch it in with Thompson. Run one. Oh, whoa! And it was all about that last juke, my friends. That linebacker, I don't know if it's Rivera or Hampton, but he is guarding the line, but I'm able to break his ankle that last juke, and that was a mistake. Bears have good field position now. Another pass defense by Murphy. Pass deflection by Murphy. Making him look like a Pro Bowler here. And I see the 2 blockers, so I know it is a run and not a play action. Threading the needle, it's Harbaugh. And there's the game. Bears defense, I didn't let it be as ferocious as I wanted to be. They were blowing up my offensive line, but I was able to avoid the rush. Had some nice timed passes, some timely scrambles. Still only 11 yards on the ground aside from Dilweg, and that 1 pick, but that was at the end of the half. So other than that, very good game management by Dilweg. Really enjoying Fontenot being in good 44 max speed, 44 reception rating. Not crazy sexy, but I think that might be what Herschel Walker is in average, honestly. He's either 44 reception or 38 reception. So, and usually when you're the Vikings, you're looking to Anthony Carter, maybe even some Jake Reed, and there's Charles Wilson, finally back. But definitely helps having a guy to check down to Herschel. And the Buccaneers. This will be the second game against the Bucs for the season, second and final, unless we meet in the playoffs. They don't have an incredible playbook, which really hurts them. Especially when I'm sitting on run one, I can really kind of control what they're doing. But they were, Testaverde was chucking some CCs to Carrier. Oh, and there's the Bob Nelson safety. Buccaneers, not a great, actually a pretty poor O-line, especially their center. So this is a huge mismatch. So I'm definitely going to be, I thought I had a little bit more blocking with those guys, but so Nelson probably going to be pretty ferocious on that line. Incompletion's fine. Just don't want to pick. That was not a great scramble. I was trying to avoid both D linemen. Whoa! And that's my bad. I was not paying attention. I feel dirty. Ah. I thought I was going to be able to beat that guy. I didn't. And I took the sack. Alright, triple covered. I don't care. We're going to Fontenot. It's high enough. Oh, it's a tutter. And they call that garbage in the Tecmo community, but it's calculated garbage, so I'll take it. Sometimes you just gotta believe. Nice run by Cobby. He's looking quick. Nice jukes. I had some drone help, but I wanted the diver. Wow, three Cobb runs in a row. He just blew up some Jerry Holmes. And again, Cobby. Breaking ankles. I was trying to keep him in front of me, but he stopped my momentum, and they got the tutter. Good bad Dilly. Good Thompson. Good Fontenot. So that was encouraging. That Fontenot. Dang, I tried to slip it in there. Didn't work. I saw Fontenot, wasn't feeling it. Ah. And, I'm really struggling to scramble with this bad Dilly. Using that good. First, I wanted to chuck it deep. Thought better of it. Taking the sack is probably smarter. They're all guarded. Should have scrambled. I'm not worried about it though. We're going for it. We're the Packers. We're the pack attack. Yeah, he's got no shot if he's covered. We're definitely trying to make him dive or jump. Which I thought we had a decent chance to, but they weren't on the same page. That was overthrown. Looked like it might have been a pick. It wasn't. All right, Mark Royals punching it over to me. It's going to be returned. That's going to take some time off. We got maybe two chucks. I'm actually going to put Fontenot tight end so that we can get some pass 4 action happening. And it works perfectly. The big Jage, I won't say it was timed perfectly because he wasn't in the end zone, but the big thing was that he came down with it. And again, this is Fontenot, who's 44 max speed, 44 reception, getting it done. Anthony Dilweg's in bad condition, so it's 38 max speed, 38 pass control. Not too impressive, but if you can make magic with those conditions, you can be competitive in Tecmo. Dilly's still bad. Loving that Thompson's still in good. Wilson. I'm actually going to keep Fontenot at tight end. Which makes sense because he's got a little bit of hitting power. Oh, another connection. She's trying to shake the DB there. So this has turned out to be a good strategy because when Fontenot is the top wide receiver, he draws double coverage a lot of times. But when he's at the tight end position, it's single coverage, which you wouldn't think the odds are in my favor. But if you can time it right, I like my chances. Bucs trying to commit to the run game, but so now it's 3rd and long. Ooh, Bob Nelson getting in there. Nearly a safety. Bob Nelson just owning the D-line. Nearly blocks the punt, too. We may as well ride this Fontenot train, see how many yards he can get. Single coverage, I'm liking it. Alright, so missed one there. Not terribly surprised, but would have been nice to come down with that one. Third and 4, they might run this. And they're going to give it back. And here's always, oh, Nelson getting in there. Here's always the dilemma. So the last time I chucked it deep, and I'm just trying to get out of bounds, I swear. Last time I checked it deep, it was picked off. But 2 times before that, I got tutters. Wilson in good. I like that. Fontenot, excellent. Yikes. Okay. We got an excellent Fontenot. We have to build our whole strategy around that. I should probably wow. Oh! James Campen. So Fontenot, excellent. We're going to try to give him as many checkdowns as we can. Oh, they're leaving Jackie Harris open. Probably would have been picked if it wasn't a JJ, so. Ah. That was a mistap. I tried to go to second running back across the middle. That's going to hurt Dilly's passer rating for sure. Thankfully, we got the game in hand though, so isn't costly in that regard. Buccaneers just not doing much on offense. Getting the first. Reggie Cobb just falling over the first down marker. Cecil, Chuck Cecil, getting his first pick of the season as far as I know. Where you had the fumble. Didn't fumble last time, that's nice. And everyone's covered except for Fontenot. Oh, but he drops it. Even though he's in excellent 50 reception. Are you kidding me? Oh, well. Not like I needed it. Ah. I tried to let it rip before the rush came. For some reason it didn't pan out. Dang, it really should have jumped for that, but oh well. I was just window dressing. Still a huge game for Dilweg. Connecting with Fontenot. 3 times for deep gains. Wow, 70-yard average from Fontenot. I didn't really get my scramble game going because Dilweg was in bad, and you just couldn't get around those defenders, but obviously solid defensive performance for the Packers. Buccaneers just don't have a great playbook for the computer to get much going, even though Testaverde is really great with his feet to keep drives alive. That's just not what they're thinking about. Majik, decent, 63 yards. Packers are 8-0. Before we wrap it up here, let's go ahead and check out what's going on. 8-0. Bears having a good season. 214 to 117. Niners also 8-0. I don't think the Niners play the Packers. Now, that would be really interesting if the Niners and the Packers were 16-0. That would be fascinating. So they have a 220-point differential, and mine is only 97. So, wow. That's going to be tough to catch up to, but they probably will take an L at one point. Let's also look at passing. Dilweg ranking out at 10th, 1,800 yards. 11 interceptions really hurting him. 55.5. Only 15.2 for average. And 9%. Ooh, he's beating Montana for touchdown passes, though. Rushing's not going to be much at all. So, Harris, wow, 464 yards. Not expecting that. Fontenot, with that big game, leaps into second place. Then Harris. Fontenot with a huge average, and Fontenot leading the league in touchdowns. For the very last thing, let's just see how our secondary is doing. Jerry Holmes with 1 pick for the season. Mark Lee, 0 picks for the season. Chuck Cecil got his first and last game. Murphy with 2. Ooh, and isn't bad, but he does have 5 sacks. That's nice. So anyway, we're at the halfway point of the regular season. In this playthrough, Green Bay Packers, no offensive starters. I have accidentally passed the ball to Ed West a couple times, but we don't got to talk about that. Have not used. I did accidentally use Majkowski a little bit, as you can see. Sterling Sharpe, nada. Not going to use them. that's how it's going to be. So, thanks for if you watched. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough. We'll be back soon with another video. Have a good one.